Hello everyone. Today I'm just going to make you all see IP addressing for VLSM lab. For that's what we are going to study for RIP version 2 in the next lab. Fine. But today portion is just to study how we can define IP addresses. You can see city A has 511 hosts, city B has 254 hosts, city C has 120 hosts. Fine. And city D has you can say 64 hosts, but this hosts are just what we can call is just random ones. I'm over here writing a simple calculation for binary, that is from 2 raised to 0 to 2 raised to 7. That's simple and you can also understand by yourself. Fine. Okay, so in the next session I'm just going to make you all see how we can study all these binary calculation by our own self. Fine. Okay, so for class, okay, but before I start with this thing, let me type cities over here as a column and row. Fine, city A, B, C, D. There are 4 cities. Fine. I haven't named it any particular city, but just I want to make it sure. So you can see there are 511 hosts over here. In city B, there are 254 hosts. Oops, I hope so you can see this thing. Okay, fine. And city C has approximately 120 hosts, and city D has 94 hosts, if not mistaken. Fine. Okay, so with these calculations, we are just getting ahead with time and going to calculate all these IP addresses one by one, step by step. Fine. Mind well, this video is slightly bigger than what I have presumed up till now, but it has a lot of mathematical calculations, so I have to take care of this. With these things, I am just going to define randomly class A for city A, class B for city B, class C for city C, and class D for city C. Fine, this is all random ones. So city A, we are having total IP address needed will be actually, let's calculate it. Say for example 511 hosts plus 1 for router, that I want to discuss it. Fine. And 2 for broadcast and network. Fine. In general case, we do not consider router address, but in my case I am just considering it. So total IP addresses that I will need is 514. Fine. Next is total bits will be 32. That's IP version 4 bits. Fine. And out of which I can say that only, say for example 10 bits are utilized for host and other bits are for network. Fine. So 10 bits are only required for host. So my CIDR will be 22. So how come this 10 bits come from? So say for example 2 raised to 10 gives me 1024 hosts, 2 raised to 9 gives me around 512 hosts. So accordingly I cannot accommodate 512 host in 514 IP is required. So I'm just going with 2 raised to 10 hosts. Fine. So the IP address that I'm just going to use is 10.0.0.0 series. You can use any other if you want it, but in this tutorial I'm just going to use this one. So you can say 8 bits for 10.0 and 8 another bits for the 0 bits octet. So total 16 bits are now occupied. The remaining 6 bits, fine, are for network again. So I can say 6 bits are for network and the 10 bits are for host. So the smallest unit of binary is 0 and biggest unit is 1. So I am just putting the smallest unit, that is 0 over here, and then I'm just going to calculate from binary to decimal. So let's do it this way. Okay, you can see over here. Okay, so the smallest bit is binary to calculation is this 10.0.0, and this can be termed as network address or starting address of the network for city A. Fine. For ending address, let's go calculate it. 10.0 dot I can say all zeros because these are network bits. I do not want to touch it as of now, but all ones for host addresses because we cannot get more than one in binary, right? So I presume that these are the hosts available. So with these things I'm just going to convert it from decimal to binary. So let's say 3.255. I should have typed it. Okay, this is the ending address, fine, or you can say broadcast address over here. So with these things I can say that the host range can be from 10.0.0.1 to 10.0.3.255. I should have written 254, but pardon me for my mistake over here. So now again I can say that there are 10 bits of host again, fine, and 22 bits for network. So always when we consider for subnet mask, we consider network bit rather than host bit, fine, remember that. So I'm just going to convert this 22 bits into subnet mask. So first octet contains 8 bits, the second octet contains 8 bits of 1, the third octet contains 6 bits of 1 and 2 bits of 0, and then fourth octet contains so on and so forth, right? So I'm just going to convert it to what we call as binary to decimal. So it's 255.255.252, oops, 252.0, right? It's simple. So for CityDB, I'm just going ahead with these things. You can see CityDB has 254 hosts needed. So with my formula, I'm just going to go ahead and ask how do we take care of all these things. Okay, so the number of IPCs or IP addresses required are say for example there are 254 hosts, 1 for router and 2 for network and broadcast, which we cannot use it, right? So these are the hosts, this is a router and this is network bit, fine, and broadcast address. So total will be 254, 5, 6, 7, 257. Okay, so the bits required are 32 minus 9, fine, 23. Now how does this 9 come from? Let's calculate that. So with say 2 raised to 9 gives me 512, 2 raised to 8 gives me 256, and 2 raised to 10 gives me 1024. So over here, as you can see, 257 is required, fine. So I cannot use 2 raised to 8, I cannot use 2 raised to 8 bits, but I have to use 9 bits because there are 257 hosts, fine, remember that. So I'm just going with 32 minus 9, that is 23. Again, I'm just going to use the IP addresses series as 172.16.0.0. So let's start with starting address, how we can achieve it. You can see there are 9 bits, so 8 bits are occupied over here, fine. 9 bits of host I can say, and around 23 bits of network. So 8 and 8, 16 bits are already occupied, but 7 bits are left over here. So I'm just going to presume it to be a 0 as if they are initial ones. So 1 bit for network over here from this octet, and let's go ahead and say wait a second, I should have typed it 1 bit of host, not what we call is network. So total 9 bits are for host and 23 bits are for network. Okay, so let's calculate and convert it to decimal to binary to certain extent. So 172.716.0.0 is my starting address, and I can term it as network address also. And this is just for distributing the subnet mask and so on and so forth. One more thing, that is 16. Now let's calculate for the ending address. So I'm just putting all the bits, that is 8 bit, 8 bit, and all zeros over here, that is 7 bits all zeros, and now all bits 1 because this is the highest bit that I can carry forward for host, so it's 172.16.1.255. So these 255 will be the ending address, fine. So the host range will be 172.16.0.1 to 172.16.1.254. Simple, fine. Okay, so with this thing I can show it to you all these things. Okay, so this is my range. Now let's calculate CIDR. The CIDR will be as you can see, there are 9 bits for host, fine, and 23 bits for network. So with this 23 bits I am just going to calculate CIDR. Once again I say CIDR always been calculated from the host network bits. So first octet contains all 1, second octet also contains all 1, that is 8 bit and 8 bit. The third octet contains 7 ones and 1 0, fine, because 7 plus 8 gives 23, and the other 9 bits contain 0 bits because they are the host addresses, fine. So now let's continue with this thing and convert it from decimal to binary to decimal, that is 255.255 dot I can say 254.0. okay, so this is the ending address. I just forgot to mention that in my booklet, and we can also term as a broadcast address over here. Now city C will be concluding the next part. Okay, so city C, you can see 120 bits and contains class C IP address. With this class C IP address, number of IPs required are simple. Let's calculate what our requirement is. 120 plus 1 for router and 2 for broadcast and network. So 123 I can presume it, fine. So 120 is for host, 1 is for router, and the another one is for broadcast addresses, fine. So 123 IP addresses that are required, as in all total hosts, fine. Okay, so going ahead with this time, I'm just going for number of bits, that is 32 minus 7, that's 25. How does this 7 come from? Let's calculate that. 2 raised to 7 is equal to, you can see it's 128, 2 raised to 6 gives me 64, 2 raised to 8 gives me 512. So number of hosts required is 123, right? So it is near to 128. So I have defined 7 bits from it. Okay, so going ahead with one more step, that is class C IP addresses. Let's define a simple range for it, 192.168.0.0. Fine. This is the IP address that I'm just going to start with. So this will be the starting series, fine. So let's calculate once again which will be the smaller limit and which will be the higher limit for it. So 192 will be consuming 8 bits, 168 will once again consume the 8 bit. Then 0 is also once again 8 bit, and the another 1 bit from the host address, and the 7 bits from the another 1 bit from network address, and 7 bits from the host address. So it consumes 25 bits of network and 7 bits from host. Simple. Okay, let's go ahead with saying 168.0 dot if we convert this stuff into the another way, I can say let's see, it will be 127. Yes. Okay, so let me type it out. It's 127. Done. So this is the ending address, fine. So this is the ending series that we can say, or we can say also broadcast address. I just forgot to mention how to calculate the starting series, but anyways, doesn't matter. We can calculate it now also. I'm just going to type 0 as a network address and the another 7 bit as zeros for host address too. So this is the 8 bit, this is also 8 bit, this is also 8 bit. This consumes 1 bit for network, and the another, that's because 25 bits are for network and another 7 bit are for host. So I can tell 192.168.0.0 will be the starting address, or I can say network bit address, and the another 192.168.0.127 will be the ending or broadcast address. Okay, so with 25 CIDR, I can say first octet is full with 1, second octet is also full with 1s, the third octet is also full with 1s, fine, and the last octet contains 1 1 and the 7 zeros, fine. So converting it to decimal to binary, binary to decimal, it's 255.255.128. That's my subnet mask, simple. So with city D, let's calculate with this thing. Okay, we need 94 hosts and the IP addresses required are 94 plus 1 plus 3, 2. So with this thing, that's host plus network router and then network plus broadcast. Okay, so going ahead, we can say that I'm just going to use IP address version class C. So number of bits are 32 minus 7, that's 25. How does this 7 comes from? Again, is 2 raised to 7 is equal to, once again I forgot, 2 to the power 16, okay, 128, and 2 raised to 8 is 512, 2 raised to 6 is 64. So with 7 bits I can occupy all the 97 hosts, fine. Okay, let's go ahead and save the time with class C IP addresses, and then say for example 192.168.0 dot, I'm just going to put 1 over here. In the previous city C I have put 0 because I just want to change the IP addresses and the network bit. No two networks can be seen, so over here I have just changed it 1 bit to network bit, and then I'm just going to say 25 bits and this is over here 7 bits. Okay, simple. So once again let's go ahead and see what will be the range. It will be 192.168.0 dot, here it's 0 in city C, fine. In over here in city D it's 1, fine, because we just want to change the networks for both the cities. So it's 192.168.0.128, that is the starting address, or we can say network address, and then 192.168.0.1 and all ones once again, fine, for host addresses, that is 7-bit all ones, this is 8-bit, this is 8-bit, and this is also 8-bit 0, and this is 1 bit for the network. Again I can say this 25-bit for the network, and this is 7-bit for the host. Okay, so simply it's done. I'm just going to convert it to 192.168.0.255. So the entire range comes from 192.168.0.128 to 192.168.0.255, and yes, 255 is our broadcast address, or we can say ending address. So host will be ranging from 192.168.0.129 to 192.168.0.254. Right? Do remember there are certain number of hosts that are unoccupied, but it doesn't matter, still we are saving the entire chunk of IP ranges in this manner. So I'm just going to calculate CIDR, that we have already done it. So CIDR is 255.255.255.128. Fine, you can see it on the screen itself. Okay, it's simple and not to worry much, we have already practiced it much. Fine. So over here I just forgot to say that in city A I should have mentioned 254 rather than 255. So in this sequence I'm just going to draw for you all people that, say for example I am having a switch, then I can assign IP address from 10.0.0.2 to 10.0.3.254 without any junks. Fine. So these are the hosts. Fast Ethernet 0/0, I can say I can give the IP address 10.0.0.1. Similarly, for city B, I can once again draw a line, that is Fast Ethernet 0/0 will be having some IP address that you can see over here, and the host range is from starting from 1.0.1. So let's give this IP address for 172.168.0.255. 16.0.2 to 172.16.1.254, and the remaining will be 172.16.0.1 will be the fast Ethernet. That's my router address that what I was calculating it just before some time. Fine. Okay, so the router C or city router 2 or city C, I can say, will be having fast Ethernet 0/0. You can see over here the host range starts from, that's gone, I just forgot to write it, but never mind, let me type it. 192.168.0.128. yes, it's 0.128 to 192.168.127. okay, it's 0.1 to 0.127. okay, so I can say it should be 126 because the last address is the broadcast address, right? So there was a typo error, please consider me. 192.168.0.1 to I can say 192.168.0.2 to 192.168.0.126. it should be 6, fine. It was my typo error over here, but never mind. In the next mode is city D, that is fast Ethernet 0/0. Let me show it to you with this thing also. In city D, I had an IP address from 192.168.0.129 to 254. So let's calculate it. 192.168.0.129, fine, and then the IP address ranges from 130 to, I can say, 192.168.0.254. fine. All the conditions are now satisfied. Yes, if you do like my video, please do like, share, subscribe my video, and also do comment if you find any of the mistake in my video right now. I'm also going to share the material for this in the description section below. Please do download that. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Bye bye.